When we practice these are in minor, right? We're going, let's pick a key like, or do, so do, me, so, me, fa, le, do, le, so, ti, re, ti, do, so, me, do, right? And then this is la. So try this with me, and I'll pause on these notes here so you can match up. But you want to go do, me, so, me, fa, and think major triad, fa, la, do, la, so, ti, re, ti, do, so, me, do. These are all now just variations on that where they move the different parts of the chord in different order. So sing again with me here. You don't have to put your mics on, but you can. If you, like, sorry, you just sing along though, right? Do, so, me, do. Fa, do, le, fa, so, re, ti, so, do, so, me, do. And this is la right here. So when we come down, we have to think a little higher. Do, so, me, do, fa, do, la, fa, so, re, ti, so, do, so, me, do. All right. Now, these ones, if you're thinking linearly from note to note, are more difficult because they don't start on the roots of the chords, right? Me, do. But if you've done these enough, you hear the chord as a group. Like if I say one chord, you go do, so, me, so, me, do, me, so, do, so. It just becomes like this package, right? It's like, oh, these are the notes of the one chord, and you can hear the whole thing in your head, right? And you just jump in on the note you need, is basically what happens here. So similarly here, I'm not actually thinking about, I mean, I can see these notes on the page in my head. I know what key I'm in right now, but I'm going like, me, do, me, so. I'm still thinking do, me, so, me, do, right? And then even though you go like, well, what's this? Le, fa, le, do. I'm still thinking fa, le, fa. Ti, so, ti, re, so, ti, re, ti, so. Do, so, me, do. As you practice these, if you have problems hearing the beginning notes, then sing it in root position form first, and then go back and do it again, okay? All right, let's do this one here. Me, do, me, so. Got everything up in whole step. La, fa, la, do. Ti, so, ti, re. Do, so, me, do. And let's do these last two right here. So you're thinking do, me, so, me, do, right? Me, so, do, so, le, do, fa, do, ti, re, so, re, do, so, me, do. Okay. And then here, me, so, do, so, think up whole step, so, la, do, fa, do, ti, re, so, re, do, so, me, do. It's helping us hear chords as patterns that we can plug into, right? All right, now I'm going to switch cameras. So here's something that I want you to practice this week, and you'll come back to this video again, okay? So try not to cheat by looking at the book. I'm going to look at the book so I've got a reference for what we're doing here, but I'm going to take you through these again, and I'm going to sing the first note and do hand signals, okay? And you're now going to practice looking at the hand signals and recognizing what they are and singing. So the first one here, I'm back at A, okay? It's like do, me, because me is down as opposed to me, right? Me, so, me, and then fa, lay is down like this as opposed to that. Lay, do, lay, so, ti, re, ti, do, so, me, do. Okay, we're gonna do that again. Don't look at your book, read the hand signals, okay? And so I'll help you. Let's try the first one. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go do, and you sing that, and now I'm gonna go, and you sing this, and then you sing this, and then you sing this. Now I'm going on to the next one. Fa, you sing this, and then you sing this, and then you sing this, and now so, and then you sing this, and that, and that, and now do, then that, then that, and then that. How'd that go? Confusing, or do you get the idea of it?
Good.
Good? Okay. Fatima, how's that? Get it? Okay, good. Let's try the next one. Leave your microphones off, because what's going to happen is we're going to go through these now, and you're going to go back to this recording for practicing later. This will be your reference recording. So, I'll put what second it is at as a reference point for you in the video, but we're going to start at B, and we're going to go through all of these now, where I sing the first note and then I go through the hand signals, right? And you learn to sing the hand signals as you see them. Try not to look at the book, right? Try not to look at the book, because you're trying to read the hand signals. All right, here we go. B. Do. Sing that. Sing that. Sing that. Okay. Fa. Sing this. Sing this. Sing this. So. Sing this. Sing this. Sing this. Do. Sing this. Sing that. Sing that. Good. Let's try C. Here we go. Do. Sing this. Sing that. Sing this. Next one. Fa. Sing this. Sing this. Sing this. Next one. So. Sing this. Sing this. Sing that. And then do. Sing this. Sing this. And sing this. All right, good. D, just got la on it, right? Here we go. Do, sing this, sing that, sing this. Fa, sing this, sing that, sing that. So, sing this, sing this, sing this. And then do, and then sing this, and sing that, and sing that. Excellent. 4 more to go. Here we go. Now, I'll help you with these ones to begin with by singing where do is, and then we'll start. So do is here. We're going to start here, though. May. Sing this. Sing back to that. Sing up to there. Lay. Sing that. And then T. Do. All right. F. F is really similar. Here we go. So there's do, and we're going to start here. May. La. Ti. Do. Okay, 2 more to go. Here we go. So there's do again, and now we go may. Le. Ti. Do. What a weird class, right? I'm not singing to you. I can't hear you sing. It's okay. It's good training though. This is how you're going to learn your hand signals. Plus, if you can hear that, see the hand signals and sing, then you know that you've got the patterns in your head too. And then the hand signals become a physical device to help you remember these notes. All right, last one. Here we go. Ready? So there's do, and here we go. May. La. Ti. Do. All right, there you go. So you get to practice with those, okay? Let me take you over now to a couple things that are coming up for assignments for you here. So that will be one of them. You're going to practice those, and I will post a video and include that in an assignment with practice notes again. But of course, you want to practice to sing these correctly, because you can't look at the hand signals and sing them correctly unless you learn them first. But then you'll practice away from the book, looking at the hand signals and singing what is dictated by the hand signals. And then you'll learn to interpret and read those. I'm going to share screen real quick here. And I'm going to take you over to ear training exercises. So this one, since it came up first, we'll do first, but then there's another one that relates to what we just did. So here is the new set of quizzes for this week. Again, 50 intervals, each of these, and it's minor thirds and major thirds, tritone and major seventh form a pair, and then minor sixth and major sixth again. Well, we're reviewing all of these right now. So you'll go to your custom exercises, you'll go to Tone Savvy, you'll go down here to this, like that, intervals, you'll choose custom, and then you will do minor thirds, major thirds, tritones, not perfect fifths, minor sixes, minor sevenths, or minor and major sixes and major seventh. And I have a screenshot of this in the quizzes that you report to daily, or the assignments that you report to daily. So it'll always be there for you to remember. You don't have to keep that in your head. The reason we're doing these two together, the tritone and the major seventh, is they're both highly dissonant intervals. And although tritone and major seventh are, they're like a fourth apart from each other in length, like tritone is this big and major seventh is this big, people get them mixed up because they're both a half step away from perfect fifth and perfect octave, which are big, clear, perfect sounds, right? Also, sometimes people get these mixed up as well, okay? So we'll just try a couple of these, won't go through a whole quiz. You'll do 50 of these. So I turn this up a lot. All right, and we'll hear again. Bum, bum. Minor third. Next one. Bum, bum. So can you hear that that's highly dissonant? Listen again. Bum, bum. Yeah. So, okay, Fatima says tritone. What do you think, Abby?
Yeah, I think it's a tritone as well.
It is. So the way you tell, sometimes when these go to extreme ranges, is you sing it and then you feel the mechanical part of your voice that you have to stretch really high or really low, right? There's also a couple songs that can help you. And I put this in the assignments as well. Do you guys know the Simpsons? The Simpsons?
Yeah.
Oh, well, when we get back to it. So Simpsons is a tritone. I'll bring it up again later. Bum, bum. This is that Carnival, right? Black Orpheus that we're talking about. Da ya na 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 na. Minor sixth. Okay. Bum bum. So that's a major sixth. Do you guys know songs for that? Like, have you heard of the Inchworm song? Inchworm, inchworm. It's kind of old, Hans Christian Andersen. Measuring the marigolds, or you can go NBC, or My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean. My favorite is Star Wars. Surprise. Bum bum ba da da dum. Bum bum ba da da dum dum, which has the major sixth and then the minor sixth after it. Okay. All right. Bum, bum, ba, da, da, dum. Good guess. It's not quite there. It's going to be more dissonant if it's a major seventh. Bum, bum, bum. Right? Okay. And bum, 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 bum. So I hope you can hear that it's highly dissonant. Is it a tritone or is it a major seventh? That's the question. Can you sing it a few times? Bum, 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 bum.
Major seventh.
Major seventh. That's a good guess. Everybody agrees? Yeah. You can also go bum, 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 bum. The top note and the bottom note are a half step away. It is a major seventh, right? Bum, bum. Sounds like church hymn. I need thee every hour, right? Yeah. Or could be bum, 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 part of a major triad. Ah, there's our tritone, right? Bum, bum, the Simpsons, right? Or Maria, I just met a girl named Maria, that Maria. Those are both tritone songs right there. That's from West Side Story and so on. So daily training, I ripped through one of these this morning just to see how long it should take you. I got done 50 intervals in like 5 minutes. It might take you a little longer if you're thinking hard about them, but this is not supposed to be a giant drain on your day. It's supposed to be your daily dose of intervals. And I mean, just looking from Fatima's like chat thing going on, I can see that she's getting better and better at these. So hopefully you're just putting in the time and it's helping you out. One day, starting tomorrow, each day for the rest of the week. Um, Scales, chords, yeah, major. Well, we'll get to those. They're coming, But so there's that. Okay, going to assignments. So I will put up an assignment. It's not there yet because I'll edit this video for the hand signal things as well. But we're going to go back to the arpeggiation workshop supplemental things we did in chapter 5. I don't know if you remember them. We'll review them real quickly here. So singing work. It's called revisiting these. Okay. And so it has two different ones here and it has the page of what it looks like. These are the reference recordings that you already have, but you can unzip them again if you need to. And let me show you what this looks like. Do you remember these guys where we were breaking? I don't know if it'll load. Will it load? There we go. Where we were breaking major and minor expectations. So normally you would go like do, ti, do, mi, so, la, so. And then if I can get these guys out of the way, and then it'll be like so, mi, do, ti, do, but then we would start to put like the minor lay, do, ti, do, mi, so, le, so, mi, do, ti, do. After you sing this, you kind of want to sing so, me, do, right? And so we're mixing and matching. Some of these got pretty difficult. Like you would go on the minor ones here. Do, si, te, do, me, so, la, so, right? Putting la on a minor triad at the end is difficult. We're gonna revisit these again. It's a skill that's like any other sort of weight training core thing. I don't think you need to be bogged down with these every day of your life, but periodically we'll come back to them. And these are great sort of like foundational. You get to control whether you're singing la or lay, mi or me, and ti or te. And if you've got those guys down really, really solid in your skills, and you practice them and then you get a little worse at them. And when you don't, and then you practice them, you get better again. But eventually you become really good at them. And then you can sing all the modes, which are the variant scales that so much pop music and jazz and Broadway music is based on. And so this is coming back, and the assignment is simply to work on them every day a little bit. I'll let you choose how much that is. You can go through a lot of them or a little of them. This is 10 minutes, probably fine, right? And then on Friday, you're going to make 2 videos, one for each of these things that we saw there. There's the major one and the minor one. And you're going to do it this time without any assistance. You're just going to sing it without the recordings. Although use the recordings to help you, and leave a comment saying you did it on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, practicing to get yourself ready. Okay, so that's there as well. And what was the other thing? No, those are the 2 big ones right there. Okay, so let's practice some other things now then. So it's coming to the end of the term, and we need to get you ready for your dictation test, and the singing things will sort of work themselves out through assignments. I'm going to stop sharing this right now. All right, how are you guys at duet 6-1? We got to practice it last week, or maybe the week before, right? This guy right here. Okay. Let's try this again. It's weird because you're not going to be able to hear each other, right? But let's sing the lines together rather than duetting, okay? Let's do the top line together, right? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So, do, so, do, so, re, so, re, me, re, do, te, le, so, fa, me, so, ti, do. Now I can't think in English. I just totsuzen you. Totsuzen is Japanese for like surprised you out of. Totsuzen is like out of the blue or without warning. I said, let's do this. So maybe it's not as present in your mind as if you practiced a little bit before, but let's do it one more time. And let's ask yourself, are you good with the pitches, or are you just matching what I'm singing? Are you good with the solfege, or are there some places in here where you go like, oops, I got the solfege wrong and I sort of made it work because I'm hearing me sing it, right? So let's do it again, and maybe grab a pencil and lightly mark, okay? Lightly mark any place where you feel like you were relying on me for sound, or you were relying on me for solfege. That way you can practice that. We'll do the top line again, okay? Here we go. Right? There's so, do. Here we go. So, do, so, do, so, re, re, sol, re, re, mi, re, do, te, le, so, fa, me, so, ti, do, do. Okay. So now that you've had that, that can help you refine what you're doing for practicing that. Okay. We're gonna do the bottom line as well. And in some ways, the bottom line is more important to the chapter because it has melodic minor going up and down, which is one of the skills we want to have here, right? So let's do the same thing. This is leading you towards the getting ready for your chapter test for singing. You'll be doing the duet as part of that, okay? So here we go, right there. Do, do, me, do, me, re, do, ti, so, ti, so, la, ti, do, te, le, so, fa, me, re, do, me, so, do. Okay. Let's try this again. And this time, grab your pencil and not on the fly, but after we get done, take a second and say, was there a place where I wasn't good on naming the solfege? Or, sometimes it's quick right here. Sometimes it's after skips, right? And just, is there any place where it was hard for you to go like, I think I couldn't sing that perfectly if I wasn't singing with somebody else? Here we go, ready? That's do, and we're going up to mi. Here we go. Do, me, do, mi, re, do, ti, so, ti, so, la, ti, do, te, le, so, fa, me, re, do, me, so, do. Okay. So not this week, but next week, we'll be performing this for / with each other. Okay. So that's a good one to start practicing some more. Okay. All right. Let's look at quick switches. We have not spent any time on quick switches here. What I would like you to do is for the singing test, I would like you to pick either 1, 2, or 3. Pick any 2 of them. 4 is just rhythm. Don't worry about that. But you're going to pick 2 of these that you're going to zoom sing for me. I'm going to raise this up. I like how close it is, but it's hard to see. So these all feature. So you don't have to do all 3. Pick 2. And you don't even have to practice the other one. I'm not going to ask you to do it. But if you could learn 2 of these really, really well, that would be really good. Let's go through these slowly, okay? I'm going to sing through them. And I kind of want you, I know you haven't probably practiced these or practiced them much, but I want you to just sort of take a look and say, that's tricky. I better look at this one, right? We'll go through slowly. Do, sol, me, fa, sol, te, do. Challenge here, of course, is singing up the natural minor when you want to sing melodic minor, which we'll do down here in just a second. And I think the other challenge is getting from here to there. Okay. Do, sol, me, because do, so, me makes sense to us. But when you put do, sol, you might be hearing a different triad at that point, right? And so you want to go do, so, me, me. Okay, let's try this one right here. Okay. Do, sol, me. Hooray, it's the same. Now this one is melodic minor. Me, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay. So these are great because they show that you have command of both forms after something that's typically minor. Okay. Do, sol, me, fa, sol. Half step. So, le, half step into here. Ti, do. Don't think of the augmented second. Think so, le, ti, do, ti, le, so. Okay. And that's how I practice that one. And then finally, I think that although we can focus here and say, whoa, that seems hard because it's not a scale pattern, this is the hard one because we've been singing do, sol, le, me. Now we have to go do, sol, le. I'm not going to sing it yet. Can you hear that? Do, sol, le, fa, sol, le, do, ti, do, so, le, so, fa. So the way you want to hear that is you want to go backwards to so and then sing down the scale. Do, so, le, so, fa. Do, so, le, so, fa, me, re, do. Do, so, le, so, fa, me, re, do. See how that works? And so you can do those. Okay. So this is helping you hear them, introduce to them, but also I think helping you start to spot the tricky things. All right. So this one's in D minor. Yeah. So right, different key. So do, right? And I want to point out on these two here, they have a really interesting thing that happens. D minor, D minor, D minor, D major, A minor, A minor, A minor, A major. I always regret not telling students about this and pointing it out. And then they show up to test, they sing everything in minor and they didn't catch that, right? Let's try this. So, do, me, re, me, do, ti, do, le, so, do, B flat. Again, I'm hearing the half steps. This is do, ti, do, it's coming back. Le, so, le, so, le, so, half step down to there, okay? So do, me, re, me, do, ti, do, le, so, do. This one heads us down the natural minor scale, back like the descending side. So this will be te instead of ti. So do, me, re, me, do, te, le, so, do, right? Do, te, le, so, do. This one is the harmonic minor scale. So do, me, re, me, do, ti, le, so, do, ti, le, so, do. I'm not going to go get it right now. And it also could maybe be a copyright infringement thing that gets the video flagged. But do you guys know an old sort of 80s pop rock song called Rock Lobster? Have you ever heard of that? Rock Lobster? Maybe? No? Rock Lobster. It's by a group that was a punk pop group called the B-52s. Go listen to that on YouTube or someplace. They have, it's, by the way, it's like an 8-minute song. I think it's really, really long, but get to the middle and they've got somebody on the synthesizer going like, kind of thing. And that's the top part of harmonic minor scale. If you listen to Rock Lobster twice, you'll never forget the sound. So, okay, so let's do this one more time. So we're back in the key of D. So, do, me, re, me, do, ti, le, so, do. Can you hear the switch to major right here? F sharp and C sharp. It's going to give us me's and laws and no lays, right? Here we go. So do, mi, re, mi. So do, me, re, me. So do, mi, re, mi, do, ti, la, so, do. Super easy if we start here, kind of difficult if we go to the end, okay? All right, this last one, I think just because of time, we're at 10:40. I'm not gonna do this one right now, but you can investigate it if you want, play it on the keyboard. It's not super hard, but it's like the other ones. I think for me, the most challenging thing here is actually the beginning. Let me explain why. Maybe we'll just do a little bit of this. Usually when you have a pickup, you want that to be like so do. So it feels like we're in the key of A minor kind of thing, right? Put it in your ear. So do, so do. So rhythmically that's placed to be a pickup like so do, but it's not. It's do, do, me, do, me, do, me. So there's not a chord change there. And so actually that's kind of hard because if it was on the downbeat, you'd go like do, me, so, me, do, no problems. But when you go do, me, and you put the emphasis there, you want to sing so, do, instead of do, me. So, do, me, fa, so, do, ti, so, do. That actually takes practice to get this first interval right in your ears, especially if you come off of doing just the opposite thing in the previous one. So be careful with that. We don't care about number 4, and that's about it. Yes, so you're going to be working on these guys. You're going to be working on these guys, and the duet, of course, and and the arpeggiation workshops in the way that we talked about hand signals. And then you've got your intervals and your old supplemental things. Remember that the dictation test is coming up this weekend, which will be harmonic dictation, rhythmic dictation, melodic dictation, similar to what you did, but also remember all these identification practice quizzes. They will come back again and we'll see how much your practice on them stuck. So you can always go back and review those if you like. And that will come up on the weekend. All right. So I have in the last 8 minutes, I'm just going to break from choir for just a bit. So I'm going to stop the recording now.